Huey's Gruul Warriors is great. This deck is great. So the key things about this is it does have a lot of the usual characters. Llanowar Elves, Growth Chamber Guardians, Gruul Spellbreakers, but it interestingly main decks 3 Legion Warbosses, main decks 4 Thorn Lieutenants, and main decks 3 Domri's Ambush. Outside of that, it's a pretty straightforward list. Up in the sideboard, we have the Chaos Bringer for... I can't remember which matchup this is for, but I mean, this would be for... Things are going to go on a little long and be a little grindy. Same with Vivien Reid's as our enchantment destruction of choice. Direfleet Daredevil's very good, also against control decks. Lava Coil is to deal with the more aggro matchups. You'll notice there's no lightning strikes in here. Sentinel Totem is very, very, very clearly for the... is it Phoenix? Thrashing Brontodon. One of these sort of in-betweener. Good against enchantments, good against little aggro decks. Give me Gruul or give me death. Alright, Huey's Gruul Warriors. Submit. Okay, and set as current. Keep 7. Boom. Dude, this deck just abuses how scary a turn 2 Legion Warboss is. It's so good. Yay, I don't have to shock myself even. Oh my gosh, what is an Overgrown Tomb doing here? Woo! Bam! Yes, my kind of deck. Okay, how do I do this? Probably by just slamming Domri and Anarch Bolas. I think that seems right.
Let's just fight.
So these two bonk each other.
That's the sound of a stampede coming straight at you.
Yeah, I mean, that feels pretty ridiculously good. Well, that's not going to do it.
This isn't a fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Great. Yeah, my kind of deck, huh? Okay, so I think that was a 4-color Planeswalkers deck. No, that had to have been a Command the Dread Horde deck. So we do want this. Probably don't want these shocks in there. Legion Warbosses are not the best in this matchup, but I still want to make sure I have enough power to punch through. It's probably actually okay with the Lava Coils. I don't think I changed too terribly much here. I need to kill very, very, very fast, though. I kind of want to get the Collision Colossus in. I don't actually know enough about how to sideboard in this matchup, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Ooh, not a good hand. If we're trying to kill as fast as possible, we got to do it. We have 2 draws, and if I can hit a really potent early draw, that is a very good one to get. CX Idol says, when I was playing with Championship decklist, I often found myself just sticking to the main deck because I wasn't sure what I wanted to change at all. I think that is actually such a strong strategy. I mean, it's a very strong strategy. The reason being, if you don't understand what to take out of the main deck, just keep playing with it until you keep encountering problems, until you start being able to go, wow, this totally sucks. This 4-color Dread Horde. The goal of this deck is to have a bunch of Explore creatures, supported by things like Fairy Time Raveler. A bunch of Explore creatures, and then be able to cast an absolutely friggin' enormous Command the Dread Horde. I think it's probably better to do this. Just get this guy out. Dun.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
These 4 toughness fellers are very good. Yeah, squishy sound. Hell yeah, we be Simic. Give me this.
Only time will tell.
Only time will ravel to Fairy Wise. Perfect. Well, fuck yeah, I always get there. Are you kidding me? Bam. You know what? Let's just get Domri, Anarch, and Bolas right off the top. Why not? Oh, Vraska. But I just called for Domri. Fuck yeah, it's elf time.
The day is yours.
Uh-oh, it's Tamio.
I would like to ask about any lunar anomalies you have experienced. I know I noted this somewhere.
I cannot believe how dry I feel. Alright, guys, let's start. Let's get her. She's gonna find Command the Dread Horde. I'm gonna die real hard, real fast, real bad. That's okay. We're gonna go first and best of 1, and that's gonna be that. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Ooh.
Learned much from my ancestors.
And there's gonna be a big walker. Wah! Welcome back, big fella, man. Thank you. Oh my god, into the bin with you, huh? Then this lands, and then all these get summoned back. Yeah, I'm dead. Never been called big fella, Air Daddy. I've never been called. You say, welcome back, big fella. I'm like, that's me. I'm the big fella. Oh! I really want to get these Collision Colossus in. Doesn't exactly feel like I need it. Had a lot of land that game. Well, it was my fault. I didn't mulligan down 5. I hate mulliganing to 5. Give me London mulligan or give me death. And the game went very well. You're dead. And I was like, ah, shit. I rescind the offer. Not good enough, right? Doesn't let us do early pressure. Fartin' heck. This is basically good enough, huh? Big power hot fella. Hey, thanks here, Daddy. You know, I think that the correct move is to just smash, smash, smash. Didn't say the magic word. You there. Cake or death? Cake, please. Very well. Give him cake. That's one of the best stand-up routines of all time.
Let's kick this madness into high gear. We are the many.
Cake, please. Very well.
Sorry I'm late.
This doesn't do a lot.
I've got
Beep boop.
I bow to no one.
These cards are pretty good. Bing bong. Oh, your friend Sean with no instant speed spells to speak of.
I'll protect you.
I'll protect you. Alright, well, there's nothing that can unravel. No raveling can be done.
I got you.
What do you know? Hey. Alright, so we hit this plus button.
Oh, I wish you could see your face.
Plus on the Spellbreaker friend. And then we just haste right in, right? Yeah, nice. Bing, bong, bang. Cool. Eddie Izzard, one of the greatest comedians to ever walk the face of the earth! I'm Platinum 3! Oh my gosh, yeah, what should we play on? Oh, Slim Voda, fuck yeah. Yeah, okay, so start pitching me. Pitch me on whether I should do the Teamfight Tactics, They Are Billions single player, The Sinking City, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, or Outer Wilds. Seems okay. It's not amazing. I can play a naked Domri, then slam the Rekindling Phoenix and bonk. Oh, Feed and Arte says, I need a level 10 account. Well, then, screw that, man. What? Wait a minute. What? Who main decks negate? What? 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 What are you talking about? What? Has anyone seen that? What's the name of that? What's that new sketch comedy thing that's on Netflix? It's so good. What? I think you should leave with Tim Robinson. That's what it is. What? Here's all of my thoughts, 7 deuce off. Carter James says you don't need a level 10 account. You're mistaken. Ah. Yeah, okay, I guess Teamfight Tactics is gonna be out. We gotta do the growth guy. Can't play this because I need to make sure I can in-response Growth Chamber LaGuardian. Big Box things. Dan, what are some of your favorite non-gaming YouTube creators? I don't really watch terribly many YouTube folk. Well, Quill18 with his amazing Unity tutorials. Quill18's incredible. I mean, Nick Sabicki is the game of Go. I watch a lot of Go. And it's technically a board game, not a video game. But hey, you wanna come on up? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of obstacles. Here, let me move these out of the way. I got a messy desk. I'm so happy to see you. These little cats make me so happy. Wait, Go's the thing with the black and white pebbles? Indeed it is. Falling for that shit.
I look forward to seeing you running away. Busting heads is my
I miscounted my mana because I'm really bad. Hey. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, have a seat. Sit down. What are you doing? What's going on? What are you doing? Hey. Fuck, I love having cats, man. I guess I'm actually going to get rid of this thing, because Domri's Ambush is, like, so good here. Yeah, I just don't really watch a lot of YouTube. I'll watch a lot of 1-0 videos. Come on. Look, have a seat. Do you want to hang out? Yep. No. Okay. Oh, you're gonna hurt a lot of stuff here, kitten. Yeah, this is kind of unlosable now. Boom! Domri's ambush. What are we doing? We're rubbing against dishes. We're knocking over some melatonin. That's good. It was a lacrosse ball. We're just happy to see Dad, aren't we? What Korean drama would you recommend for a first-timer? You know, I recently watched this one called Touch Your Heart. It wasn't great, but, like, you know, it's okay. Ah, it is I. Oh. I fucking love this Jace ass shit, man. It's so funny to me. You will not be able to win. Oh! I actually don't know what I board in. Hey, what do you think we should board in, huh? What do you think? What do you think we board in? Yeah, should we board anything in? You're a good cat. I think we board these out, actually. Maybe we trim 2 Rekindling Phoenixes. I think this is good. Probably these. This is probably it. 'Cause right now we can just blow up the shit out of that fat Bolas. Ah! I am really high IQ. I actually am convinced that, like, the typical otaku neckbeard is Nicol Bolas, man. Just like, give me a chance, I'm a nice guy. Alright, this is a broken opening. Let's go ahead and hang on to this pupper. Hey, what are you doing? No, don't chew on that. Let's see. Good Korean dramas. I really liked Romance as a Bonus book. That's on Netflix. Romance is a Bonus book. You should watch that one. Cat, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, little sweet kitten? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hey, oh, nope. Let's not do that. Haste! Ah! Alright, let's not. Okay. Okay, we gotta just stop it, Desper. You perfect little cat. What are you doing? Hey, look at this awesome box. Oh, I almost just showed my address on here. That's pretty good. Yeah, play with that box. That's a fun box.
Rules off of Parsonobs. Let's just fight. The only authority that I recognize is chaos.
White girls always like Chad, says Denunciator. They don't. It's just they don't like guys that simper. Give me a land. Hey, give me a land.
Oh, have at it, boys.
Yeah. You know, here let me just state a truth, and maybe some of you already know, maybe you don't. Giving somebody a compliment does not necessarily feel only nice. Fuck! Okay. If you go up to a girl and you go, I think you're really beautiful, or something like that, you have not necessarily done a great thing. You haven't necessarily. You've actually put pressure on someone to respond to your compliment. No! Did you ever think about that? Yeah. Ooh. Haste. I'm doing this in the exact opposite order. That's so funny. Well, you go up to someone, you go, hey, I think you look really beautiful. They're like, okay. You know, like I feel like a inordinate percentage of the time, whenever someone compliments another person, a large percentage of the time, the receiver's actually like, you know, I don't want to talk to anybody right now because it's a normal day. And on normal days, nobody fucking talks to me, and I like that. And the insecure guy's like, no! I did it.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
My kind of deck. Like, I know this in a weird way because I am a content creator. I am an entertainer. It is implied that if you see me in a location that you should come up and say something to me. That's part of the job for me. And I recognize that if I'm out, I have to prepare and I have to be able to be ready to be in a situation where, hell, if I just go to a mall, I have to be aware going to that mall that someone's going to come and say hey to me, and that I am going to put in the effort to be able to give that person a nice experience, and I know that because it's my job, it's my responsibility. Now, none of it's bad, but notice I was using words like responsibility, job, energy, things like this. If I think to myself, you know what? I'm not in the mood to be talked to today. I don't go out. Or I go to a library or something. So Sacred Foundry could be either an aggro deck, or more likely it's this Jeskai Planeswalkers deck. So, I'm not saying complimenting is bad. I'm not saying any of these things are bad. I'm not saying if you do, you're hurting someone, what you do, you're evil. But you just have to recognize that it's not me complimenting you means I'm doing a good thing and you should always be grateful to be receiving it. It's not true. It's not true. I think there's this thing that gets into the mind of some people. I know people like to joke about nice guys, but you know, girls and guys alike.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint.
There's things that can sneak in there that can make you go,
I've got
I'm doing a great thing, and why are all these mean people not acknowledging how great of a dude I'm being? When in reality, they're all just like, no! So sick. There's no creatures in this deck. Gotta cut the shocks. Cutting the shocks. Hey, cutting the shocks. What do we put in here? I would put in this, because this lets us kill. What are the last two cards? I want to say Vivien. I believe that our opponent is the Jeskai Walker's deck. Which I have no idea how it sideboards. Maybe Jeskai Hero. I'm hanging on to this. Weehaw! It's me. Consider Thrash Threat over Domri's Ambush. Domri's Ambush allows me to target Planeswalkers, so that makes it a superior choice. I believe Thrash is a fight effect, whereas Domri's Ambush is a damage effect. Thrash Threat.
I know my responsibility. Let's try this.
Oh my god, never mind. No, this is... I'm literally as wrong as humanly possible. Yeah, Thrash Threat is deals damage, and it's to creature or planeswalker. So I'm literally as wrong as I've ever been in my life, and for that I'm sorry. Ooh.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
No, I'm not. Fiddle-dee-diddle-dee-doo. Alright, I have the play. Attack! Jules says, Sean, do you think Fair has any chance of being banned in Standard? I definitely don't think so. It is the most important card to play around in the entire format. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, it's less that it is unbalanced and more that it completely deforms what you can and cannot do. This could get Justice Struck or some such other thing. What am I excited about for M20? I have not seen almost any of the M20 spoilers. I know the card I spoiled, and I've seen maybe like 10 other cards, but like I'm real behind. Warrant Warden? Yeah, Patrick, this is a Jeskai Planeswalkers deck that runs some number of heroes Precinct 1.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Oh boy, pal Sean is a little sleepity beepity guy. No. Oh. Kaladin's blessed says, hey Ben, this is my first time subscribing. I've been watching VODs and watching the stream since 2012. Thanks for everything you did. Oh hey, thank you. It's like real nice of you to say. I'm happy to see you've been here since 2012. Did you know that in a few short months, it is the 10-year anniversary of Day 9 TV? 10 years of streaming. First episode, October 22nd, 2009. It's a Skarrgan Hellkite! Skarrg! Haste. Scraw! What's getting targeted? Justice Strike? Not a problem. It's me, a very eggy egg. James Redgrave says, I met you at IEM 2010 in New York when I was 18 years old. Holy shit, where did the time go? Holy shit, you've got to be kidding me. That is an insane amount of time. Scraw! From the ashes I come. Ah! I remember that event. That event was rough. Because I landed, I did a red eye and landed and then went to go cast. It was a fucking terrible decision. No attacks. I shan't do it. Get this, I'm tapped, baby. Ah! Ah! Falling asleep while casting sounds fun.
I've got it.
Terminus Thrall. What is up, Terminus Thrall? Ah! Hello. Ah, come on. Let me send them all in. Attack.
Now what?
Major says, my 30th birthday and simultaneous marriage is coming up in November. We decided on having it between both of our birthdays to reduce the number of parties we have to arrange. Yeah. No!
We need to move. I am not going to sit this one out.
I refuse to do anything I don't want to. Alright, playing it all out. Let's do it. Oh, oh, glitchiness, please. Please, no. Always with the elves. So our opponent is going to necessarily block the Legion Warboss, unless there is a sweepery deep redo in hand. Plus seems better. Oh no, we have to haste because otherwise we don't kill off Teferi, Hero of Dominaria.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
See, now we're in a little game called Top Deck Wars. Who, as a kid or an adult, watched Junkyard Wars? Oh my god, Junkyard Wars. Ral's Outburst. I don't understand Ben Heartstack. I love Junkyard Wars as a kid, man. Junkyard Wars. All you ever did was build a trebuchet. That's where I learned what a trebuchet is. And learned that it's far superior at launching things a distance of N meters than some chump-ass, bitch-ass catapult. I still remember watching that show, and then someone would build a trebuchet, and some team would build a catapult, and they'd be like, oh yeah, no, I mean, they should have built a trebuchet, and there's a guy who's like, yeah, no, I'm really ashamed of my catapult, and it would like, floom, it would just like fall apart.
And prepare.
Look at this whiff.
I must train harder.
So good. I just remember being a kid and being like, what the hell is a trebuchet? Because it's like that's like a word you do not hear a lot. Breaking a spell. Hey, breaking a spell. I think I should have swung out. Pretty scary situation to be in. Nice first strike. Bing. On back. Boom. See, this is why I should have swung out last turn, because then we could have had Liesel. Hang on to these. Whems, you know what's worse than catapults? Pineapples on pizza. Yup. Yup. Oh my god, look at Huey's gooey gruely. William Jensen knows exactly how to bonk, man. That guy's a Bonkosaurus Rex. I'm getting water, I'm getting coffee, I can do whatever I want, man. Have the birthday power coursing through my veins. Birthday power. Woohoo! Oh yeah! How are y'all enjoying reality? By the way, you know what was so sick at E3? Okay, let me show you this. Look at my unbelievably kick-ass Cyberpunk 2077 jacket. Look at how yellow this is. Have you ever seen a jacket as yellow as this? Oh my god, yeah. Okay, now wait. Yeah, I love this shirt so much, but it has tons of green on it, so it sees right through me. Dude, is this, like, this is actually so sick. See, and it's got the Cyberpunk 2077. Oh my god, so sick. Oh god, it's so, and now, did you get to meet Keanu? Yeah, no, you get one kiss with Keanu Reeves every time you put on this jacket. Okay, so I just took it off, right? Because, as if it were not sick enough, it is reversible. So I just took it off. We're going to put it back on in reverse. Holy shit. Who'd have thought, thunk, or believed it? Oh, yeah. And see, now this, it has, like, all these, like, patches and shit on it. Oh. And see, look at the complete package. Oh, my God. And it's also a good jacket, so this is, like, quite hot. I'm gonna go ahead and bing bong Bubba 101. Yeah, it's. This is one of those, like, I wanted to post on the internet my outfit because I love this comic book shirt, and then with this like yellow inside out jacket, it's so good. Does that come in FFA 718? No, man, I love this. This is like default 8 Crayola crayon box yellow. It's yellow, man. Get in there and fight.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's have at it, boys.
Bop, bop, boop, bop, bop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, Bezroth, we're talking to Lidbug. Talking to Lidbug. Squiddly doop debump debump. I'm gonna go ahead and plus. And then do this like yes, and then do this like whoa, and then send it on in. Whoa!
Will bring your command findings for you later.
I love Grixis control.
How uncivilized.
Has 1 point of damage. Ba-boom. I also gotta take this off because it's like fucking hot in this room. Aaron McGarrett, the creative culinary. Well, isn't this just sad as hell? It's me.
We won't answer to other guilds.
This was not a fast enough start. That is true. Yeah. It's okay, we're gonna draw a big dragon off the top. Just kidding, get me out of this game. Shock, 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 shock. Maybe Lava Coil. I like Collision Colossus and I like Vivien. Is a nice, tight, sick answer. Maybe we actually want Domri Chaosbringer, but I feel like having Vivien to be able to blow up the dragon guys. I'm the Shaz. What about Panzer Dragoon on the Switch? Panzer Dragoon is one of the most... okay, I got a question for you. Fuck. That's not my question. Do you have, like, media from your childhood that just is deep in there? Like, the aesthetic is, like, deep. Like, you look at imagery as an adult, and then you go, yeah, why do I like that? And then you realize, oh, it's because that's that TV show that I watched when I was a kid. Like, Batman the Animated Series with its blood red sky. All the weird anime I used to watch as a kid, like Akira and Ghost in the Shell, and Ninja Scroll, which I absolutely should not have been allowed to watch. Gargoyles, the TV show, yeah, all that shit was so good. So good. And one of those that's like really influential for me aesthetically is Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon Saga. Especially Panzer Dragoon Saga is just beautiful. Alright, we are pumping this guy immediately. Fuck. Anyone but that. I think there's a strong argument to just blow the dude up, but I went with the significantly greedier choice. God, so good. Panzer Dragoon Saga are just beautiful. Beautiful games. Very different games. Panzer Dragoon Saga is this game that they actually made the decision to go with the Sega Saturn instead of the PlayStation 1 due to some of the way that the color palette functioned. Some of the graphical rendering functioned in the Sega Saturn. And I mean, like, knowing now how much more successful... Jesus, this is the perfect run out. Knowing how much more successful the PlayStation was than the Sega Saturn. Panzer Dragoon Saga also came out when the Sega Saturn was kind of in its limelight. Or when it was sort of like fading out. Did I use the word limelight correctly? Let me go to my favorite app in the entire world, the Merriam-Webster Dictionary app. I have no apps on my phone, but I do have the Merriam-Webster one. I fucking love it. Prepare to attack. Limelight. Educate myself. Limelight. The center of public attention. No. Then I used it completely incorrectly. I had an intuition. The intuition. Yeah, right when the Sega Saturn was sort of fading in popularity at the end of its life, Panzer Dragoon Saga came out, and it is now considered the greatest Sega Saturn game of all time. Even above, like, Guardian Heroes, which is one of my favorite games. Nights into Dreams, which was one of the weirdest games I've ever played. And it's kind of amazing that there hasn't been more things like Nights. Alright, we murdered someone, man. Somebody got fucking murdered. Okay, so how do we do this? We get rid of these guys, right? I never know what else I actually should cut. Do I cut Domri and Anarch of Bolas in this matchup? I think I actually do, because I think I actually do cut that, which feels good, because then I can put in the Direfleet Daredevils, I can put in the Vivien Reids, and I can put in the Domri Chaos Bringers, and that's actually much sicker. There we go. Figured it out. Are these Saturn or Dreamcast games? These are Sega Saturn games. It says, isn't Panzer Dragoon just a flying game with the planes replaced with dragons? I would say... Ugh. I would say that's almost such a broad statement as to where I'm not quite sure what you mean by it. Shouldn't leave Shocking for Hero. We do not know definitively if it is a Hero of Precinct 1 deck, because we haven't seen it. Could be Control. So we just literally didn't see the hero, so we're not going to assume that it's there. This is kind of a poopy hand, but that's fine. I'm used to poopy things. That's a very weird and meaningful reveal. Alright, so our opponent appears to have a lot of land in hand and not a lot of options. Yeah, I mean, so Panzer Dragoon is one of those games, it's kind of like Star Fox where you fly forward. Try to, like, dodge around things. Panzer Dragoon Saga is just an RPG where on the world map you fly. You sort of fly through a 3D space. More like the oof of Kaya, am I right? Oof. I'm back. It's me, the Elf Crab Warrior.
I know my responsibility.
Oh my god, Thunder Squid Thursday. This is amazing. How many Magic the Gathering players does it take to screw in a light bulb? 3. 1 to do it. 2 to stand and watch. Telling him after the fact how he could have done it 3 turns faster. Holy fuck yeah. By the way, I'm going to Gruul Spellbreaker with +1/+1 because Oath of Kaya is such a common way to blow shit up.
This might be a bad idea. I really should have seen that coming.
I think I actually want a Llanowar Elf and Gross Chamber Guardian. Could be walking straight into a Kaya's Wrath, which is fine. Trying to play up towards Vivien. Ascor Games says, welcome back, lovelies. Good to see you, Ascor Games. Red Corbell says, I hadn't seen the Teferi bounce Oath until watching the Mythics.
I've done the hero thing.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
Now it's everywhere like the plague. Good players are fucking good, man.
Let's slow
Jesus, I get it. Oath of Kaya is, like, I think the best card in War of the Spark. This card is fucking ridiculous, man. So good. Anytime an opponent attacks Planeswalker control with one or more creatures, Oath of Kaya deals 2 damage to that player and you gain 2 life. It's so good. So good. This flipping sucks. I couldn't blow it up in time. Could be a counter up. She's looking very veto-y. Disdainful Stroke, if one has to attack, you should always attack with both. Because you'll at least get in with the other one. Seems a little weird to run, but I guess it makes sense post sideboard. God, yeah, Panzer Dragoon Saga was such a beautiful game because it had a really sort of like lonely, ruined world. Kaya's Wrath. Kaya. Oh yeah, land feels nice.
How this the wilds are my shield.
Powerfully Daredevil seems pretty ridiculously good there. The fact that I can Dire Fleet and whatever gets peeled from this, I can immediately Thought Erasure out.
I've no time for a break.
I'll be back.
Great.
Just like before.
I think this is just, like, we're not going to have a huge number of opportunities to be able to Domri's ambush like this.
That didn't go according to plan.
My opponent's at 30, so I really got to start chipping down on that. Really gotta start working down that 30 damage. Meltafoss is maybe watching SGDQ right now, but welcome back, Sean. Good to see ya. Well, we're gonna lose this guy. Oh. Ooh. Look at this. Ooh. Hello. Pretty sure we want this Thought Erasure. Yeah. Show me what you thought. So this has to get cast right now. Or else. I guess this, you know. I'm coming in. 6 turns to go. Yeah, in Panzer Dragoon Saga, the entire world's basically been destroyed by some cataclysm long ago. And so the civilizations that are rebuilding themselves now keep trying to dig up artifacts and technology of the ancient civilization that used to exist, because it's way more advanced than anyone nowadays is.
I'll show restraint. Don't worry, I got you.
Panzer Dragoon Saga is about this expedition that winds up unearthing this girl in the sand.
Nothing like a bit of violence now and then.
Probably got a -3 this.
Take a gander. Any geese here?
Fucking Oath of Kaya, man.
No, I am not making this up as I go. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Keep up the pace.
Our opponent made a mistake. He could have destroyed these two things and -8 it immediately. Maneater looks fun. Oh yeah, the Shark PG. Oh, that's not good. Oh shit, we're like super fucked now. Alright, so what do I want to do? I think if I'm on the play, I cut these and put in these. Starfleet Daredevil didn't feel the best. It's about as good as it's gonna get. Songs of Conquest. Oh yeah, Songs of Conquest was like one of my absolute like fist pumpful. I am most excited for this games of E3. Thought Erasure. Fuck. I'm doing this because I need to save the Growth Chamber Guardian in the circumstance that there is a Oath of Kaya. Alright, now time for our Skarrgan Hellkite. Kaya's Wrath, really? Oh, fuck. There's a reason that we run Vivien Reids and Domris, because it gives us a way to refill. Oh, dude, we got an Elf Basha. Yeah, bring it on, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, Search for Escanta is not what I want to see. If I get a Vivien Reid, I'll probably nuke that immediately. I'm going to haste this because I want to start chipping in for damage, and this Collision Colossus lets me play around with Kaya a little bit in a weird roundabout way. So now I can plausibly kill with the Gruul Spellbreaker next turn. Plausibly. Plausibly, possibly. It's a potentially. Surprise! It's lethal! Ha 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 ha.
I'm known for my... Let's skip to the good part.
Let's skip to the good part. That's good. So far, so good. And nice. I think we may have just snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Okay. Well, this is as bad as it gets. I mean, I have Skarrgan Hellkites, Gruul Spellbreakers.
I am not going to sit this one out.
It's essentially meaningless. It's fine.
Oh, I've done.
I think we're going to get -3, -3. So I think what would be really sweet is big Domri coming down. Thick Domri. Big Domri 4 drops. Fucking land. Shit. Ah!
Hold that thought.
One time. Just this one time.
I'll protect you.
So there's a ton of cards that get there for us. Ugly Bugly says, oh, this is the first time in years I've been able to watch live. Stupid Australian time zones. Alright. We're dead. We died. For any of you who wonder why we died, once the Kaya's Wrath was out, the Teferi +1 lets that Kaya's Wrath be cast at instant speed. So because it is an instant speed Kaya's Wrath, there's no way for us to be able to bonk in there, and our opponent gets 6 more opportunities to draw a card that can gain health, and they have 3 Oath of Kayas in the deck to be able to draw health. And so that's on board 6 opportunities to draw. And all I will have is a Forest and a Gruul Spellbreaker. And so, given that period of time, I estimated, you know what? I bet you I don't get there. We're just going to keep being like a Gruul friend and just smash forward. When you win easy peasy. It's so great. To the bottom. Chirk butt, yeah. Every time it's my birthday, I always get so nostalgic. Like, oh my gosh. Weirdly, I'm kind of missing playing our Simic deck. It's kind of fun. I'm still such a huge fan of Selesnya tokens. Selesnya tokens. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, look at the Legion Warboss. Get in there, my friend. You tried Naya aggro, been having tons of fun with it. I haven't in a little bit. Ow. Ow. It's me, Birdman. Scraw! Get in there, my friends. I love Selesnya tokens so much. I love going wide. I love feeling like I am the Zerg. All of my emotions are somehow tied back to StarCraft, man. I've actually just in the last 2 years just given up trying not to relate things to StarCraft. It's all, at the end of the day, it's all StarCraft. Tight. I mean, Domri's ambush to shoot this. And then Domri Anarch of Bolas to fight that, huh? There's other lines we can do. Chonk. Chonk. I mean, that's the most straightforward line.
Let's kick this madness into high gear. No more getting pushed around.
Get in there, buddy. You're doing great. Everything's StarCraft, man. Yeah. Ixodal brings up the fact that I call creatures units. Oh, yeah. Yeah, creatures are fucking units, dude. It's truth. Creatures are units.
Oh, I wish you could see your face while I'm beating you.
It's not life, it's health. It's not mana, it's energy. And it's not red mana, it's minerals. I'm crazy.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business
Fuck.
as usual. Wild beasts are bringing your comeuppance.
Any chance I'll attend a Magic Fest in the near future? I don't like traveling, so I'll hit that with a strong implausible.
Ooh, I revel in devastation. Well, I'm not
But I'll do it.
finishing you.
I'll do it. Maybe I'll go to Magic Fest. More commonly known as the Grand Prix. Oh, shit.
Magnificent world. Behold, nature's true power.
Block this one that doesn't have trample. I'm gonna watch the GSL finals. Who else hates the Warp Prism, huh? Huh? Get me out of this game when I'm lying here in my arms. Alright, we gotta get these shocks out of here. We gotta get these lava coils into here. I kind of want the Domris and the Viviens to come on in somehow. I think I might peel these two puppers out of there. Actually, the Legion Warbosses are kind of stink. They're kind of a stink shift. Okay, so I think I'm gonna bring in Lady Vivien. Actually, bring these two in. Do I want 3 Viviens? I think so. Yeah! Yeah! Then Muffin says, how many games in a row has you removed the shocks in game 2? We haven't been up against a single aggro deck. So, pretty much all of them. You think one little shock's gonna scare me, bub? Thorn Lieutenant. What? Okay, what the hell do I do for my birthday? What do I even ask for? I'm 33. Everything that I could ever want in my life, I buy. Like, literally, in my life, outside of, like, rent, you know, rent and internet and all that stuff, I spend under $1,000 a month, including food. Ah! Like, I don't know, I have no idea what else to spend it on. Kaboom! 6 vs 4 said, love seeing you in the Mythic Invitational. Crew had to sub. Yeah! Yeah! Also, farts. Farting freaking Rekindling Phoenix. Tournaments for also say under 1K a month in the Bay. It's quite lucky. Well, I mean, I live on, like, chicken, spinach, and black beans, and eggs and toast. That's like 90% of my meals right there. Oh, no one ever expects Vivien.
The wild wasn't meant to be contained.
The wild, it wasn't meant to be contained. Ugh. Alright, well. So I think I kind of got to shoot that one. Maybe I don't. Swing with this first. Perfect. Ideal. Very good.
Sometimes rest. Not again.
Sometimes you need. Like, what do you do? Okay, let's see here.
Can't protect that which cannot protect itself.
Baby, you're all that I want. When you lie in my arms. Let's see. Socks from 3 people. Hookers from Bro Dirt. Bro Dirt says love. I got love. I'm doing good in the love department. Revages all says socks with hookers on them. Oh, that's good. That's a real resourceful suggestion. Ask people to take you to dinner. I mean, that does sound pretty schmott. There's Vivien. It's okay, because we're going to kill Nissa.
Let's do this again.
Issa, A. Sean, have you ever played Pokemon? No. Wait a fucking minute! I just got so into the thought process that I attacked this here. Fuck. Alright, we're just gonna get a little timeout to Taco Lord.
Do not assume I am fragile.
Alright. You have been untimeouted. You can whack me all you want, chirk butt. I'm down 0-1 here? Man, I am like, I did not even know I was down 0-1. I am very clearly like not all the way there. Corbell says, do you think Dana does that on purpose so the rest of us don't feel bad when we screw up? No, don't think I'm so sensitive as to care about your feelings.
Behold, nature's true power.
Now, if I charge in, I can kill the lass. I think I'm gonna just go chill and still. I'm sorry, Taco Lord. That's my... That phrase tilts me ever so slightly. Seems like this deck doesn't have big enough plays for day 9. It's actually just like such a clean deck, this one. You just start off, you're huge, and you just beat the shit out of someone. No, the phrase is punt. I just don't like punt.
Be wary.
Punt makes me a grumpy bear. Very well. Alright, I think I'm gonna need all this mana. These lands don't concern me the most. Holy sh... Oh my god, did you see when Day 9 hit the right buttons? Yes, it was incredible. Wow, what a guy. Mm-hmm, yes.
I cannot protect you anymore.
That's what I might try to do. I might try to finally set up my Beatmania 2DX thing. I might actually try to set up Beatmania 2DX. Ghoststalker88 says, my dream is actually to make a day-night complex with gaming, streaming rooms, a bakery to help sustain it, and a game dev sector in the complex. Yes! I've always had the dream to try to recreate the dormitory experience with like a courtyard. I call it the Nerd Palace. Yeah! Who successfully eliminated all possible mana generation? Yes. I have a large Beatmania controller that I purchased for $700. And I still haven't hooked it up yet, even. Oh, is it my favorite little gray cat? Is it my #1 favorite little gray cat in the whole world? Dan MD says, if you hadn't got a chance to hear it, Tasteless gives you some mad props in his podcast. That's fuck yeah, I love my brother. I'm actually going to be on his podcast. Maybe even like a pair of episodes. It's me, it's day 9, I want to kill you. Do. Because I'm going to be in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong! Visiting Nicholas Plot and Dad Plot. Hello. You doing okay? Yeah, you don't want Dad to go. I'm gonna miss you so much. This cat is just so happy. Who's a bigger celebrity these days, Nick or Sean? Undoubtedly, us together form the Voltron of popularity. The Plot Brothers. No one's funnier. Actually, Nick's way funnier than I am. One time. Fuck, what a tease. Oh, I never don't hit. Yeah. All right. This is actually very close, but I think what I'm going to do is play the Thorn Lieutenant. Because there's a couple 3-drops that I can successfully bonk. Day 9 is all that he wants. He lies inside of his own arms. What? He makes himself hard to believe. He's in heaven. Nick plays Terran. In Brood War, Nick plays all 3 of the races. Ah! In StarCraft 2, I actually don't know what Nick mains. Maybe he also does random in that too. This is a little bit risky, a little bit risque. Makes me say hooray. No, Nick did main Protoss in Star 1. I don't know how I forgot that, yeah. But he played the other 2 races fairly competently. Albeit slightly cheesily, but competently. Whereas in the Brood Wars, I pretty much only played Zerg. Like, I mean, I sucked ass with Terran, man. Like, completely sucked hard. Alright, so we do this, and then we have this guy get huge. Shark butt! Day 9! Ugh! Platinum 2! Yeah, so yeah, it was me Zerg, Nick Tasteless Plot Protoss, Dan Artosis Stemkowski Zerg. No, or Terran. What the fuck? God! Day 9 is all that I want. Can I just say, I despise playing Zerg in StarCraft 2 because of larva inject. I don't like injecting larva. Despise is such a strong word for what is essentially my second favorite game. Yeah, anyone here watch Fredgy's YouTube? Like, all of my YouTube consumption is actually Fredgy. How long is SGDQ? What are the dates for SGDQ? Schedule. Ends right as I go out of town. Okay. All right. I got my thoughts erased. Okay. This is almost certainly better. It draws me a card. It makes me a 4/4. Domri Anarch Bolas kind of sucks in this matchup. It's not the best. Why did I not cast this first? No one knows for sure.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's... What's that? Something smells rotten. Wait,
This
that might
cat
be me.
was so happy to see Cat Dad. This cat has been climbing under the covers, sleeping on my little hip. Hello, it's Dad. Hello. There you go. Giving you the up tilts. There you go.
I've lived with animals my entire life. Explains a lot, actually.
I just don't think I should do anything. I think I just wait. Boom asks why I don't use Domri's ambush to get another thing. It says whenever one or more possible counters put on there. Oh, yeah.
Take it back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, you can totally do that, but I wish not to. Let's see here.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Busting heads is my bread and butter.
Yeah, I could do that. But I'd rather just save the Domri's ambush for Planeswalker. I shouldn't even think about that. I'm glad you brought it up, though, because I actually thought that, for some reason I was combining the functionality of Adapt with the functionality of that other nerd.
We won't answer the other guilds.
I can't count. This is okay to play both of these now. Yeah, I was combining the fact that Adapt says both you and your, this creature has no +1/+1 counters. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. That's the Adapt qualification. Woo! Shit! Alright, well, I did like this turn, so let's just do that one more time.
Come and destroy.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
This is so nice. Look at this cat. You get it, the accolades, you get it. Hey, are you a happy cat? I'm really glad I'm getting all these nice opportunities to recast my Rekindling Phoenix.
We won't answer the other guilds.
Yeah, Polden, our opponent's been tapped out, so the whole counter doesn't really matter. Also, this deck list doesn't run counters outside of Dovin's
Might
veto.
be a bad idea.
Past, present, and own your prowess.
Basically, because Teferi Time Raveler is in the meta, control decks don't really run counter spells because you can never cast them. Oh, God, 2 hands. 2 hands doing scritches on the little kid. Yeah, it's nice, huh? Yeah, there we go. fly that way.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Hey, Scribe with 46-month streak. It's almost 4 years. Alright, Skarrgan Hellkite right off the top, huh?
Oh, have at it, boys.
We've had, you know,
Trust me.
a handful of cards we've been able to play.
Let's slow this down. Hurry!
I have just the trick for this.
Look how good of a cat this cat is. She's just a really good cat.
Have at it, boys.
Oh, that's a beating.
That's more like it. You know what? I'm not done yet.
I am just so pleased that this little cat is just so happy. Look at how happy this little cat is. Alright, here we go. Oh, good to see you here, huh? Fart.
We are the many.
Yeah, look at this cat. Oh. And we unfortunately are not in a lethal position. We get our opponent to 1, which is helpful. So we plausibly get our opponent to 1. I don't know what this little cord is. But Elder Spell can kill all these, giving Teferi enough to minus.
I'll be back after I've lived
I have
my
reached my limit.
You'll see.
That was a nice little play to go to 2 instead.
Farewell.
It's pretty sad.
I've got it.
This cat is so happy. Yeah. Oh. Oh. It's so nice to be a cat in this household. I suppose the error we made this game was stepping on cat's left testicle was not just shocking in the face when we, you know, plausibly didn't have another opportunity to play the shock. That's a pretty good one. But it doesn't really do it. I'm just going to get out of here. Alright, so we go 1, 2, 3. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we bring in 1, 2, 3. And then we bring in 1, 2. And then we... I like Collision Colossus more in this matchup. Brontodon for the Azcanta hate. It's a little that's a little too fringe. Something like a Wilderness Reclamation I'd be happy to blow up because that just completely decimates their whole plan. Whereas like Search for Azcanta is just like an extra value card. They don't even need to draw at any point. Oh my god. Oh god, I gotta leave this Slack channel. Alright. Alright, play first. Oh, almost. Oh, no. Ah, crap. I'm mulliganing again. This is not good enough. Alright, this is gonna need to be it. London mulligan. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, this can bring us back. Here we go. Beep beep. All right. Give me a land. Give me a land. Hey, give me a land. Break me off a piece of that fucking land. Alright, let's hope our opponent just bricks. Uh-oh. Time to just do it right now for the value. Take action. Alright, we're out of Othakaya range. Look at this. Boom, down to 12. No problem. Have an issue, grab a tissue. Come on, come on. Ah, shit, we're so doomed. Legion Colossus will be the one to go. Alright, the Magical Growth Chamber Guardian, making it work. I mean, maybe we just peel a Collision Colossus right off the top and end it. Remember that fucking Collision Colossus I put at the bottom? God. I remember this tragic Collision Colossus put right on the bottom of the soil into the ground. Ah, shit. Oh god, this is horrible. Alright, there's a lot riding on both of you. Take action, just admiring my deck. So if Kappa doesn't do anything this turn...
This isn't a fight you can win.
Now if we can get like Vivien Reid out, that would be so good. Okay. Looking good, looking good.
Let's see if you're worthy.
Okay, Skarrgan Hellkite. It's like really helpful. It's like really helpful. Okay. Alright. The Mull to 4 against Esper Control's looking good. We just gotta kill that Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Alright, the experience is kicking into gear. It's okay, we'll just get another Vivien Reid off the top. That's why we run 3 of them, man. It's like not a deal. Alright, this is also why we kept you, and I'm sorry to admit that.
We will again.
We will meet again. Amscribe says he's so lucky. I love it. I mean, I'm losing. I'm losing these games. And frankly, this deck is very dense with threats. Are we getting tucked again?
Stand by and watch. You need to slow
Skarrgan.
down.
No. Legion Warboss off the top. Fuck. Basilica Bell haunts in hand. Kappa's gonna destroy me.
We need to move quickly.
I mean, you can't tell me I'm so lucky when I mulligan to 4 this game. Oh, God. How did he get so lucky? I'm like fucking drawing like, no land, no land, no land. Keep the 4, and I'm like, oh, this is horrible. And I'm barely caught back in, and you have the audacity to be like, D9 is so lucky. Like, look at this shit right here. This is awful. Where's my Skarrgan Hellkite? Fuck. Look, I'm just conceding. I'm not going to do this anymore. It was rough. It was terrible. I did not enjoy it. I'm sad. I've lost my Platinum 2 status. How else am I going to get these frequent flyer points, huh? So lucky. I'm like losing badly. It's like, how did he get so lucky? Just go back to Nexus. Yeah, I need some sort of reassurance, and I think Simic Nexus would do it. What do I want for dinner? I'm feeling in the mood to treat myself. And for whatever reason, I don't want pizza. I was gonna say tacos. Ooh, tacos. Tacos are a good idea. Oh, the game's lagging on me. Butter chicken and naan. Ooh. Ooh, oh, that's how Day 9 becomes a chonky man. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Ethiopian. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, maybe it's Ethiopian. Oh, maybe it's Ethiopian. Maybe it's yeah, man, I could go for some. Tasty, lovely. Unbelievable. Oh, 2 Fish 2, so that place was so good. Fuck yeah, 2 Fish 2. Good to see you, man. Hope the Southlands are treating you well, man. God, I have so much cat hair just floating up on me. Surprise! Oh, no, not this. Surprise! It is me, the bird, that you discarded previously. Ah, thought erasure sucks. Thought erasure sucks. Everyone who says it's good is wrong. It totally sucks. Dead action. I'm coming in, 7 deuce off. God. God, Ethiopian is so good. No! I'm gonna get Ritual of Sooted! Oh, he's gonna Ritual of Soot me! Ah! Nah ha ha ha. Alright, don't need the shocks. And I think the Domri also fucking sucks. Lava coils, maybe in some quantity. Something like this. This is better. This is better. I could wear this as a sweater. Do you cook at all, Sean? Just curious. No. I have a extremely limited set of foods that I cook. They're all healthy and all not exciting. Playing in 7 deuce off, how does it make me feel? It makes me feel fine. I got 2 swords, I'm ready to go. Didn't we play 7 deuce off earlier and win or lose? Maybe we lost. Maybe we lost pretty badly. Ah! Oh, look at that art. That art.
Thoughtfulness before action.
Have you particularly enjoyed any of the SGDQ content? I mean, I love SGDQ. I just haven't been home in... What's today's date? Today's date is the 26th. I've been gone from the 6th to the 24th.
I've practiced against many foes.
I've been practicing like super duper hard. Show me what you thought. I want to see this coming out. Scraw, scraw. Two weeks, right? A little longer. A little longer.
I have just the trick for
So
this.
that's 1, 2.5 weeks. And then I'm about to be gone for another 2.5, or 1.5. 1.5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, John Oldman. Hell yeah. Says, really appreciate your streams. We once met at HGL Season 1 Finals at Facebook headquarters 7 or 8 years ago. I still have the photo. That was a good event. I can't believe we got those booths, man. Printed off these like giant stickers to cover up the sides. We borrowed them from NASL. Actually, we rented them. We paid for it. Charge! Bringing a bomb. Just thought of doing vlog style videos while you're gone? Absolutely not. Well, I should say I absolutely have, and I absolutely will not be doing that. I want to have no fucking responsibilities. For once! For once! Ah! I'm the immortal Nicol Bolas. Can I do this in enough turns? I think I might be able to. Boop.
I will return. My intellect is without limit.
I'm really, really smart. Ha 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 ha. Oh, no. Nicol Bolas cosplay stream. I'm going to do that voice for a little bit. Ah. Tickles my throat, man. It tickles me. Where's my tasty hasty boy? There's no bad. I think I gotta pop this fucker now.
Where do you see my mates?
Conceivable.
I literally don't believe it. No. So we're probably going to get sooted. And then Angrath's rampage to kill the Domri Anarch Bolas, but that's fine, because then I'll go to Chamber Guardian. Start upticking. If our opponent didn't do that, it would be lethal. Yeah. I anticipated that play eons ago. Show me my deck. Yeah. Keeping this so that way a flappy Nicol Bolas can't cause us to discard our GCG. No! I really don't want to play this one out. Probably why we aren't doing the best. Take action. S'il vous plaît. So how long are we going to have to go Sean Cold Turkey again? So what the deck is going to be on the 1st of July, and then I'm gone from the 2nd to the 12th, and I will resume normal streaming on the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th, the 5th, the 12th. No! Ah, fuck. Make an army of guys! No attacks. Yeah, Nicol Bolas' voice hurts your throat pretty bad.
In exchange for eternal service.
I will spare you. Just give me your number. I'm a nice guy. No. Nicol Bolas, Ultimate Dragon, nice guy. Do I have any unit that will let me win? You know what? I don't even give a damn. Yeah, by the way, I need all of you to submit to me some decks. Do I even want this? I feel like maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Submit to me decks. 12, it's all M20. It's all M20 release. One of us is the Flyers. The other is the Life Manipulator. It's the infamous question, the battle that has burned at the hearts of Magic players for years. Who's better, Life Manipulators or Flyers? One deck has to have 12 or more cards with flying in the text. 12 of them. In the other deck, in the other one, 12 of them must contain gain, lose, or pay life triggers. Dealing damage doesn't count. Dealing damage doesn't count. Someone's like, I want it didn't count, and I'm like, no. Does lifelink count? No. Do I look like it counts? It's like, Sean, what does that mean? Ah! Oh my god, fuck. Cool Jet says, and what the deck? Oh yeah, no, it's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. Show me what you got. This is what it feels like, monster. Thought Erasure, Discovery, Dispersal, Nicol Bolas. Yes, this. Yes, not that. Yeah, you like super duper gotta. Use M20 in any other legal expansion. It's just standard cool jet. It's just standard. Just all you gotta do is know that M20 is open. That's all you gotta do. I bet this card is very scary. I bet this one's fucking scarier! Show me what you sans plot. Deck you playing, man? William Jensen, aka Huey's Gruulies. Ritual of Foot. As if it was written by an angel. Ritual of Foot. Yeah, it's where it stomps out all the little ones. It's an insect-based spell. I love Gruul Warriors, man. Ah! Exorcism, it's nice to see you back streaming. Yeah, man, let me tell you. This is about 5 weeks of low numbers of streamings. Very, very difficult on subscriber count. But that's okay. You gotta just learn to be okay with that.
Nothing like a bit of violence. No more getting pushed.
Championship was awesome though. Oh my god, it was so good, and it had the potential to suck ass. Where like final match, Narset and yeah, this is a hell of a hand. Really? Okay, that's fucking weird. All right, well, if that's what one you want to do. That's fine.
I bow to no one.
Yeah, that had potential to have like Baby Teferi and Narset out, and then the Nexus player can't do anything. Well, I mean, that literally doesn't do anything. If we fight like this, that's 3 and 5, so that's lethal, right? No, it's not.
Nothing disgusts me more than law and order.
It's not lethal. Alright, who do you want to block? Yeah. Lethal with the shocks wasn't lethal with the shocks. Unfortunately, it was not. Fortunately, it was not lethal with the shocks. Gloom6464 said, did your soul also get crushed seeing the semifinals game 1 between Shahar and the Nexus guy? Why would that crush my soul? Do I change anything here? I'm gonna just try my usual, and then I'm gonna just bring in these. Bring in those. Yeah, I mean, it was overall pretty close. This is an okay hand. I do like Domri Anarch Bolas when our opponent does not really have a good way to deal with it. The Yak Live says, I'm super happy that you're taking vacation. There's a lot of pressure in American society not to ever neglect your work. As someone who is required to use all 4 weeks of his vacation every year, I fully support your time off and hope it is restful and great. I'm glad to hear you say that. There's like a lot of streamers feel that pressure to not take time off ever, because it's about for every 1 week of time you are not streaming, it takes about 1 month to get your subscriber count back to where it used to be. That feels a little stressful. Because if you take 2 weeks off, it takes about 2 months. May as well. And I have been off doing work for 2.5 weeks, and then I'm about to take another 2 weeks of break. That's also one of those things that, I mean, I just kind of, like, make myself do it at this point, you know? Where I know that overall everything will be way shittier if I don't do that.
Power can go a long way.
The Yak Lives just gifted 10 subs and said, for your vacation. That's very nice of you, the Yak Lives. Do Deadlock B, Bacalypse, Hammer 1228, Boulder Kid, and more. Yeah, it's really an interesting feeling. Oh, and Todd G jumping in, gifting 5. Guys are so nice. Ow, fuck. Okay, so how the hell do we do this turn? Let's see, if I play this. Nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Doesn't work, not a little bit. Okay. I'm going to keep trying to work this puppy up, because I think that I can actually take a massive lead. If I can just keep plussing this. And there's JTS is me and Todd G gifting 5 subs. No, JTS is me gifted 10 subs. Jesus. Oh, I forgot about this bastard. I'm not sure how or why I did, but I forgot about it.
I've done the hero thing.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before. That was a very weird attack. JPS is me, thank you. Oh, also, fuck yeah.
Add to the pool, add to the pain. Let's kick this madness into high gear. Ravnica deserves its demise.
I really should have seen that coming.
1 and 4, so this they all live, right? They all live. Woo! JTSB says, you are a joy to listen to while begging for a client, so thank you. Man, so you guys are all so nice. So nice to have support like that. Because it is really, it is a, I mean, I'm used to it now because I've been doing this for 10 years, but like,
Oh, you haven't seen the last of
it's not as easy just like snapping your fingers. Like, oh yeah, look at that. It's all great. It's all fine. But like the, excuse me. The, when you work a normal job, they say to you, you earn
Sorry I'm late.
however much a year, like $100 a year. This is my generic random comment number. But I know someone's gonna be like, no, it's way too much. No, no.
Any skirmish you can walk away.
If you're $100 a year, it doesn't matter if you take vacation. Doesn't, you know, a lot of things are just like, oh yeah, no, he's just taking the time off. Great. And with your $100 a year, you're taking time off. It's fine. It like is not a big deal for you to be taking the time off.
Hardly my worst defeat.
It's considered normal. It's all kind of wrapped up in the you're getting this much salary. But it's really weird when you have a job where if you don't work, all the money immediately halts occurring. This might be a mistake to do. That's so weird to see in the deck. Oof. Especially in entertainment where it's actually like very, 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 very spiky. Oh my god. Fear Dragon 64 with the 97 months. It says Pawn Schlot. Who you calling a schlot? 97. Love you from heaven.
If you wish to surrender now, keep an open mind.
Fear Dragon 64 hosted a viewing party for the Brood War finals, and it was right before I took 3 weeks off for winter break. Right before I took 3 weeks off for winter break. So when I got to his place, I was like, yeah, this is awesome! And then, who was it that ordered pizza? Was it Shamtu? I think Shamtu ordered pizza. And it got there. And I was like, fuck yeah! And I ate the pizza and just immediately fell asleep. just like too fucking tired, man. I'm not a young whippersnapper. Not like these young Zoomers that shave the sides of their head, play Fortnite. Oh, man.
Keep up the pace.
Dude, story time. You guys want to hear a story about Fear Dragon, aka Fjord Dragon? Let me get the fuck out of this game. Fear Dragon story. Okay, it's Fear Dragon. StarCraft caster, right? Fear Dragon. Did such extraordinary events as run North American Ladder Heroes. I think I actually want to maybe cut a Domri and get in some coils. You know, maybe we actually just don't get the war bosses. We do like this. And we put another Vivien. This actually feels a little bit stronger, huh? We might have too few creatures right now. That would be my concern. But anyway, so people would walk up to me at StarCraft events and would say, I want to be a StarCraft caster. How do I become a StarCraft caster? How do I get a job doing StarCraft casting? And I would say, well, think of it from the perspective of a tournament. Tournament wants to hire people that they feel like can do good coverage, i.e. competent people, and they also want to see people that maybe have an audience, people who have experience. Let's imagine they have an event coming up. Who do you think they are going to contact? Who do you think is actually going to get contacted? Well, most of the time it's just going to be people that they've worked with. Right? Why? Because they know exactly what the heck they're getting into. That's what you want. I think I want the Skarrgan Hellkite to go in right at the top. let's say they can't get any casters that they normally work with, so they need to get somebody new. Who do they look for? Well, I mean, you're probably going to have already been doing a bunch of work somewhere else. Well, how the heck would you ever have work for them to look at if you didn't just start making it? So that's what I typically always advise. I'm like, yeah, dude, you have to actually begin to make a lot of content. Just start recording one. Just do like one, cast a day. One commentary thing again. One commentary thing a day. Sorry, I'm like stumbling over my mouth. One commentary thing a day. And these don't feel very good, do they? And get some momentum going. Get some stuff under your belt. Almost. And then, if you've organized some tournaments and casted them, and you're inviting people to play, I mean, you actually don't need particularly noteworthy prize pools for people to get really excited to play in your tournament. Well, didn't you show up on time? I think I don't have enough creatures. I think my estimation was correct. I think Vivien's are good, but I think I need to not put in so many Lava Coils. And so often I would say this to people, like, yeah, dude, just literally start making content. Please, just start making a lot of content. Start making a lot. Because there's actually not really many people that make any content. Like, there's actually, like, maybe 10. And you'll be, like, the 11th. And I'd given this advice to, like, tons and tons and tons of people. And Fear Dragon 64, aka Ravi, was like, it's gonna get desparked and it's just gonna hurt. Ravi was like the only one that ever did it that I saw. I'm sure there's probably others who didn't tweet at me, but Ravi was just like, alright. Fuck. These draws have felt like shit. I'm back. Get out of here. Dovin's Veto. You include one of Vivien's Arcbow? That would weaken the deck significantly. Vivien's Arcbow is pretty weak card. I think the problem here is that this Lava Coil, I think, actually did need to be a creature. But yeah, dude, Fear Dragon just started do one commentary a day, upload the video, and just kept uploading, kept doing stuff. Blasted right past doing it for 1 month, just kept doing it. Oh, return to the hand, you bastard. You know, I think, here's the reason why I think that putting in these Lava Coils was a bad idea. My opponent only has 10 creatures. I need more momentum. Because these hero decks are actually just very slow and very grindy.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
I can no longer stand by and watch. Really good. Not sure which one's gonna get shot at, but anyone's fine. There's a lot of what ifs going on in this game. This one stunk. Hurt. Wounded me.
parsnips. Let's just fight. My wild beasts will bring you
Alright.
comeuppance.
Well, it does something.
Hone your prowess.
I love Thorn Lieutenant so much. So much I love Thorn Lieutenant. No locks.
No, no! Put me back in!
I hate Teferi.
This might
He's
be
a
a
bad
bad
guy.
idea.
It's not nice. Jerk. Alright, I'm getting out of this game. Getting out of this game.